Hey guys, Hidden Azeroth here, and this week we're exploring outside of Waycrest Manor on a Battle for Azeroth beta test. Now this exploration method is really easy. In fact, it's so easy I think it might be fixed by the time the dungeon goes live, but for the time being, get on a Demon Hunter, go to the garden opposite the entrance of the dungeon, go to one of the back gates overlooking the ocean, turn around and double jump. And that's it, you're now outside of Waycrest Manor. From here, you can either jump down into the ocean below, or double jump up onto the tower, travel along the edge of it, and explore behind the walls inside the dungeon. From behind the walls, we can see into both the garden and both stories of the manor. There are multiple doors that lead nowhere, meaning that some rooms in the manor are unused. Looking back at the manor, we can see that any exterior section not visible from somewhere inside the dungeon has not been rendered. Continuing downwards, we drop into Chanderley Wharf, a bonus objective area in Drustvar. Diving underwater, we can see that the seafloor is comprised of a mishmash of various land elevations. Additionally, the seaweed found on the live version of Drustvar is not present. Entering the building in Chanderley Wharf causes it to abruptly stop rendering and reappear as we continue forward. The building is currently unfurnished, but this may be changed by the time Battle for Azeroth goes live. This model of ship was originally used during Warlords of Draenor and has no interior. For some reason, this set of stairs has the default texture in the dungeon, but not in Drustvar. The road leading to Upper Core Lane in Waycrest Manor abruptly drops downwards into an untextured section of map. However, there is still a way to get up there, which I'll show you in a bit. Heading up the hill, we approach White Grove Chapel. In Drustvar, this is where the nearest flight point for the Waycrest Manor dungeon is located. The surrounding gardens are haunted by ghosts, such as a rare spawn named the Phantom Caterer. The chapel is generally the same as it appears in Drustvar. However, the fish pond is missing its water and the fish are swimming in midair. To bypass the missing section of road we looked at earlier, Demon Hunters can glide onto the gatepost, turn 180 degrees, double jump, and cast Vengeful Retreat to flip backwards onto the next level of the dungeon. Traveling up Pikeman's Ridge, we approach Upper Core Lane, the town located at the base of Waycrest Manor. Buildings centered over the edge of a map have not been rendered, causing things that hang off them like nooses to appear to float in midair. This stairwell and section of wall have been placed just inside the rendered area of the town. This causes them to extend beyond the boundary of the map. A large section of map is also missing in front of the manor, cutting off what's normally the pathway to the front door. Jumping up to the manor, we're directly outside the room where you fight the first boss of the dungeon, the Heartsbane Triad. The front wall of the manor is missing, allowing us to look inside the various rooms of a dungeon. The ground underneath the dungeon is flat to prevent sections of terrain from accidentally clipping up through the floor. Coming to the end of a flattened section of terrain, we approach a small stable house just outside the manor. Several sections of the building are missing, resulting in floating objects and misjointed fences. This altar, where you fight the Coven Headmistress in Drustvar, has been fully rendered because it's visible from the window of the dining room where you fight Rawl the Gluttonous. By climbing the mountain to our left, you can jump down and glide on top of Waycrest Manor. I'll show you how to do that now. It'll look like you won't be able to reach the building, but don't worry. We're aiming for a large section of invisible roof straight ahead. Upon landing on this section of roof, your character will vanish and you'll be able to view the dungeon from above. You can freely walk around, but be careful as certain areas will cause you to drop down into the dungeon below. Not only is Waycrest Manor one of my favorite dungeons, but it's fascinating to be able to look down and see how the various rooms and hallways connect. So whether you're an avid explorer, or just looking for something to do while the beta servers keep crashing, the grounds outside of Waycrest Manor are well worth a visit. And as always, thanks for watching.